a new top 10. It's going to be the must-haves. You guys know we do this every other Sunday. There's a lot of good cards coming out. Unstoppable was one of the best promos of the year. AKs continue to dominate. I mean, obviously, Team of the Week is amazing, too, if you guys are grinding the theme team. There are so many good cards, man. But if you guys enjoy videos like this, I do gameplays on a lot of these cards. I do top 10s like this all the time. So make sure to hit that like, hit the subscribe. Let's just jump into number 10 here. If you're looking for cheap, fast coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, check out my sponsor, U4GM, and use code SHOE for 5% off your order. So starting off the list at number 10, I got Pat Tillman. I think Pat Tillman, I know he is a free card. I think he's the best captain in the game. I've got to use them all. You guys know I've ran a triple hybrid. I'm only running a double hybrid right now, but in the triple hybrid, I've used guys like Mike Tolber. I've tried to use guys like Manti Te'o, and I just keep coming back to Pat Tillman. I see him on even the MCS guys field, so all the comp guys, they're all using Pat Tillman. He is the best looper in the game. I would argue he is the best slot in the game, especially if you are maxing out the theme teams, because he is obviously 91 base team. But if you have 3 theme teams, you can get him up to 94 speed. I have him at 93 and he's elite. I think he is the best looper, which in this meta, this Madden, that is probably one of the most important positions of the game. Even if you aren't big into the meta like that, put him in the slot. I think he's the best slot in the game, or one of them at least. And you can see 93 speed. He has amazing, amazing zone. The hit power is elite. He plays amazing in the box. And also, I believe they gave him pick artist, right? Yeah, they gave him pick artist. I forgot about that. I don't run abilities on it personally, but he's elite. And also, like I said, if you wanted to run a triple hybrid, you can definitely do so. I'm just running 2, so I got double Titans on it. But Pat Tillman, great card, man. I'm telling you guys, out of all the captains, this is the one I recommend the most right now. Number 9, I have Derrick Henry, and I don't think Derrick Henry is the best running back in the game. I don't like ruining lists, but I have another running back on this list. But Derrick Henry, I think in God Squad formats, in a top 10 must-have video, that's what's kind of, we're targeting here, or if you're looking to splurge a little bit, I think Derrick Henry is a must-have when it comes to any goal line or short yardage situations. I know in Madden, you don't really care about those, especially like, it's never really meant a lot, especially in a non-run heavy game. But I think the running backs above 246 actually fall forward a lot. And Derrick Henry has been amazing. Get him into a flat, throw him. I don't really like running toss or anything, but if you can get it, like, do a hard flat throw and just have a one-on-one defender, I actually trust him this year. I really do. In past years, they always ended up losing it. But Derrick has been insane for me. 93 break tackle, obviously being 246 plus and 6'3". And they gave him speed this time. They gave him the same speed at 92. Ability-wise, I don't really run anything on mine. But he does get a 0 AP grab and smash if you want to run that. But Derrick Henry's so good in certain situations. At number 8, I got the brand new Sauce Gardner. I think he would be corner 1 if they gave him pick artist. I think pick artist is the most important ability on defense right now. You drop so many picks. You'll be in the right spot. You'll bag your opponent to death. And then they'll literally just throw it right at your guy. And they'll swat it down on the easiest interception ever. It sucks. It's terrible that you need an ability to catch the ball. But it's been 2 years now, 3 years now of that, I think, right? It's gotten even worse and worse. I swear that they bat down everything. So it's really hard to play Sauce on the outside where he probably should belong. But I think he is insane in the slot. Have him and Pat Tillman in the slot, or one of the other. Have one of them as a looper. I think that is insane. 92 speed on him. He is 6'3", 92 man, 91 zone. Like I said, if he just got pick artist, he would have been so much higher on a list like this. But I think the intangibles of the height, obviously the man, the zone, everything, it keeps him on a list like this. You just cannot have a card like this not on your football field right now, despite having garbage abilities. And also, I forgot to mention this too. He does get these, but you gotta force incompletions with no. I do not want to see a comment about these. These are garbage, boys. Those are absolute garbage. They're not even worth running. Number 7, I do got the Mad Stork. I think he's the best user in the game. The more and more I play the game, he has bailed me out in situations I have been either like it was so out of place, or I would say where he kind of catches me off guard with the high-low concept, and I've been able to pick off a ball I've never been able to do, even with like a guy who's like Isaiah Simmons, who's 6'4". That extra 3 inches, I'm telling you guys, helps a lot. Pause. But 89 speed is elite. He also gets really good theme teams. Packers and Raiders are slowly coming up. I think Colts is decent as well. But very good on the D-line too, because he has 93 block shit that helps either as a user or as a D-lineman guy. And he's also fast. So if you want to run 6-1-2 where you can flare him out in edges, you don't have to user him and rush him sometimes, he's elite, man. I'm telling you, this is one of the best hybrid cards in the game. The Mad Stork is elite. He would have been better too if they gave him 1 AP Lurk Artist. They did not for some reason. He only gets it right here and it turns on and off, which sucks, but still an elite card nonetheless. Number 6, we got that man, George Kittle, and I know he is the most expensive card on this list. I didn't really want to include him, but I truly do think he is the best at his position by far. I mean, I love guys like, Evan Ingram's been great for me. I've used guys like Komet. They're all very good, but it feels like George Kittle, his old card, let me say his old card, probably was the #1 tight end before he got this card. He was amazing in real life, but we just have to choose a better card, in my opinion, for EA. Switch it up a little bit. He went from having the best tight end in the game to having another one of the best tight ends in the game. It's kind of annoying, but you know, we'll take it. He is the only 92 speed tight end. He is the only tight end, I believe, that is like a good tight end with 80 plus run blocking. I'm trying to think of like I'm talking about like good ones, like top end speed too. I think he is the only one there, unless I'm missing somebody. Maybe Martellus Bennett. But I mean, even then, he's still so much better. He's 90 plus in every catching, 92 short, 91 medium. I think he has 90 plus deep as well. Yeah, or 88 deep, which is still very good for a tight end. I wouldn't run abilities on your tight end, but he does get the tight end apprentice if you do want to end up using it in whatever formation. I think he gets it, right? Yeah, he does get it, I believe. I'm pretty sure he gets it. 87 awareness. Yeah, he gets it. But yeah, George Kittle elite, man. I just don't know if you want to spend that much at a tight end, but I think he's worth it. Now that we move into our top 5, this is the running back that everybody in the MCS and everybody in comp, I'm watching the tournament in the background while I'm recording this video. I'm recording it on Saturday, and everybody's using Ickey, and let me tell you guys why. He has top-end speed. He obviously moves better than a guy like Derrick Henry. He's still huge, too. He's 230, but he's under that 246, and he's also 6'2". So elite there, 90 change direction, 90 break tackle. But the reason why people like him, also 84 catching, is elite compared to Derrick Henry's like 60 something, is this right here. 0 AP X factors, boys. He gets either tank, which is huge because it works on conservative, or if you want to be a little bit on the, you know, the dark side, you can run evasive, turn off conservative, and that will help you a lot. I think having free running back abilities is huge, especially when you want to run gunslinger and that takes up all your AP. Ickey Woods is RB1. I love Gibbs. I love Derrick Henry, but there's a reason why everyone's using this card right here. At number 4, I do got AJ Terrell. I really do think, although Sauce Gardner is faster than him, he is taller than him. I think AJ Terrell has been a guy that has played out of his mind, not only for me, but everybody I've seen and played against. I've seen him all the time in MCS teams. I think Falcons is the theme team everyone's going because of a guy like him and a guy later on this list as well. I think the Falcons, there's also 2 of them. I'm going to be honest with you guys. There's 3 Falcons in the top 4. That theme team is OP, like I mentioned. But 91 speed is still very, very good at corner. He also does have amazing stats. And then, obviously, unlike Sauce, he does get pick artist, which I think is the most valuable ability in the game. You need to catch your turnovers, especially if you're switch sticking around, playing some crazy balls. You're going to get some picks through your opponent's wide receiver's body sometimes. I think AJ Terrell has been amazing. Probably one of the best corners. In my opinion, he's been my best corner, but it's hard to argue with stats, and also, this guy's crazy. I mean, we'll get there. We'll get there. Number 3, we got that man, Jessie Bates. I think Jessie Bates has been the best DB personally in the game for me. Another Falcon. You kind of see where I'm going here. I think they're one of the best 2020 theme teams just because of these guys alone. Boosting DBs is huge. He is also 6'1". 91 man and 91 zone on a safety is very, very hard to find. Having both of those thresholds hit, especially this early in the year, that is elite, boys. He still comes with good tackling and power too. 84 and 83 for a very coverage-heavy guy is amazing in my opinion. Then he also gets 92 speed, so even faster than Terrell. And then also pick artist, boys, which is huge. He's kind of like Sauce, where these are so annoying to get. You got to get like tackles or forcing completion, so I don't even end up like paying attention to these. But I think Jessie Bates is a base card, and just the way he plays in game, this dude is elite. You can run the double walk down safeties because how fast and how good this card truly is. And like I said, top end theme team he goes in. Number 2, I got Jayden Daniels. I don't like having a quarterback up here because I think this game is very quarterback friendly, meaning you could use a lot of guys. But I do think Jayden Daniels feels like a step above all the guys. I love Cunningham a lot, but there's a lot going around where I don't know what it is, but there's some rumors going around. I think people are making YouTube videos on it soon. I'm not really big into like the super in detail like trait stuff, but there's like a trait I guess Cunningham has that's hidden where his line plays a lot worse. I don't know. It feels like some kind of like, we'll see how it comes. I want to see you let that develop. But for right now, I think Jayden Daniels is elite. He obviously comes with one of the best releases in the game, the Lamar Jackson release. 91 speed on him, 92 throw power, which is better than Cunningham's as well. He has crazy accuracies. I would have loved to have seen 390s, but he plays fine. I got to use this card plenty. I think I got 20-plus games with him. 91 throwing the pressure, 91 throwing the run. And then also, the reason I love him is because he does get gunslinger while also getting 0 AP backyard quarterback. It is a little tedious to kind of activate, but I will say I've gotten it many times, not even paying attention to it. If you're just passing the ball a lot, you will get it activated, and that does help a lot. Having playmakers, and also I believe, yeah, you get the zig routes and whatnot. It is so nice, and once you get activated, it's on all game long. There is so much to love about this card, and I'm telling you, he's worth it if you're looking for a big splash. Number 1, we got Deion Sanders, man. I think this card is insane. I think he's one of the guys that matches all the elite receivers. Obviously, we got Sun God, Jay Jettas out there. A lot of 92 speed receivers. So having a guy that can match that, I think having DBs is the most important thing in the game. Also, like I said, Very good theme teams. Commanders is very good right now. I don't know how good Cowboys is currently, but also Falcons, elite. You can see how many DBs they have in this list alone. 92 speed on him, though. The reason why I like him, despite having low press, the reason why I think he's so valuable is because he does get the 0 AP pick artist, which is huge. I know it turns on and off, but that allows your other teammates to be better, meaning you can afford other pick artists on your team. And that's why I think this card is still holding his price. He's the only guy that gets this. You guys saw Ted Hendricks earlier. His lurk artist is 1 AP. I know they kind of had to charge you. It's an LTD. It's a big name Deion. He's still 1.4, despite being, what, like 2-3 weeks old? He's worth it, man. I'm telling you guys, if you're looking for a top-end card, he'll help your other teammates, and obviously, he's an elite corner himself. All right, boys, let me know how many cards out of this top 10 do you guys have, and which cards would you guys say missed a list? Obviously, it's nearly impossible to have a perfect top 10 list because there's different play styles, different cards people like in certain spots. Let me know how you guys feel about it, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, we get some good AKs. As of right now, as I'm recording, I don't know the leaks yet. He's being a little bit late on his leaks, so we'll see what we end up getting tomorrow, man. I'll see you guys there. Peace out, boys.